So I'm going to explore now what is going on with this book that Harry and Meghan wrote, the children's book. How do people feel about that children's book? Quite frankly, I think it sounds a bit boring. I haven't read it, but it sounds freaking boring. I don't want to be mean, but it doesn't really sound all that interesting. Let's just see what people think of the book. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, Catherine is very supportive of it. She's so nice. She always comes out. But at the same time, she feels overburdened with the shit that she and William have to do. Why is she coming out? And she's like thinking, since you guys walked away, we're in this trap, and now you want to talk about a children's book. So she's supportive of it, but at the same time, she's like, really? Really? You're talking about children's books while you left us out in the cold and we've got all this shit to do. We're tied up. Since you walked away, look at all the stuff on our backs, and all you do is talk about a children's book? Come on. So she's starting to get real annoyed. She's been coming out in the readings more. She's just like, give me a fucking break, right? So I just feel like she's very, very perturbed with this whole thing. She's very, very perturbed. And I feel like she feels backstabbed, and so does William. It's funny because I'm trying to talk about their book, and then William and Catherine come out. So how is the world receiving their book? How is the world receiving their book? Okay. So people think it's a positive new beginning on one side, but then on the other side, they don't know what to think about it. So it's like, some people feel like they're kind of desperate to come out from the cold and to release this burden that they're now carrying, karmic burden for leaving the family. Some people think Harry, he is very family-centered, right? He's very focused on his family, and that's a good thing. But they also think he doesn't know where he is. He's messy. He's all over the place since he left, right? He's all over the place. 7 of Cups since he left. 8 of Cups. He's messy. Like, they think he's trying to go to a place of calmer waters. They get that. A lot of people understand that, and they see this new cycle. But at the same time, I think that they're going to be disappointed how this book is received. I think that people, they kind of see this messiness and this back and forth and this weird ass energy with the two of them, and they don't know what to think sometimes, like whether to like believe they're really trying to make a positive change or they're just full of shit and after money. And they feel like on the one hand, he's going forward doing what he wants to do. That's a good thing. On the other hand, I think they're going to be disappointed with how the book is received. I think the queen looked at it, and the king is looking at it in spirit, right? Or the Prince Philip, and they love it because they love their grandchildren, and it's about the grandchildren or grandchild. But I feel like they're going to get a really negative response from the public. I feel like, quite honestly, intuitively, I think what shifted is, I think it was about half and half, half against, half in support of Harry and Meghan. But since they did that Oprah interview and they were lying through their teeth, and it was obvious to anybody who knows body language, anybody who is intuitive like me, it was obvious they were exaggerating or lying about shit. Since that Oprah interview, I think the tide has shifted where a lot of people have turned on them. And a lot of people now don't like them that used to like them. I personally know some people like that. And so what's happened is basically anything that these two produce and put out is going to automatically be received with a, that's the feeling I get from people who receive it. Like, and of course, there's those sycophants who are obsessed with them. That's like the perfect word. I love my vocabulary. The sycophantic ass kissers who will always love them, right? There's those people. Pardon my language, but I get really blunt on my tarot channels, my masculine energy. It is what it is. It's like, it's just really, they're just like, okay. Some people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you two? Just go away. You wanted peace and quiet. Do what Wallace and Edward did. Stay the fuck away. You said you wanted peace and quiet. Why do you keep talking in public to get attention? And using your children and using charities to get attention, right? And other people, they'll constantly be the sycophantic ass kissers. So it won't matter what Harry and Meghan do. They'll just love them forever. But I think that's only about 30% of people now. I think around 70% of people can't stand them and don't like them anymore, when it used to be half and half. And the reason is because these two just look like they're greedy. At the end of the day, no matter how many things you think you're doing because you're caring and you want to seem nice, the fact of the matter is you said you wanted to get away from the royal family because of the attention and you couldn't stand it. Then you come over to Hollywood to get more attention. Bottom line, you two are full of it. You're hypocrites, and people are sick of hearing you. They don't want to read the stuff you put out. Thanks for watching. Bye.